Okay, I want people to understand that my braces are hurting me right now, so it's kind of difficult for me to talk. So if I kind of pause at some point, it's only because the braces are probably just hurting. Um, but I just want to get this video out there because I think it's about time I talk about what I think of the new DC universe. Um, First, I want to get the negative out. I just hate that they've gotten rid of characters like Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain and Wally West in the entire JSA. I really hate that they've gotten rid of these characters. It's really ridiculous. Like we followed these characters through arcs, like Cassandra Cain. She started off as a trained assassin who realized that killing was wrong, um, and went on to take on the mantle of Batgirl. Yeah, at some point she became evil in a really stupid way. But she eventually became good again and was Batgirl, and then gave the mantle to Stephanie Brown, who started off as spoiler and tried to become a member of the Bat family, um, and eventually achieved that goal and became Robin. She faked her death, and then she came back, having getting used to being spoiler again. Um, and then Stephanie Brown gave her the mantle, and she became Batgirl. They both, eventually became part of the Bat family again, and they were both members of Batman Incorporated. And I just hate that they got rid of those two. Like I was really interested to see what they're going to do now. Um, Especially Stephanie Brown after reading Batman Incorporated Leviathan Strikes. I really hate that we're not going to see what's going to happen to her next because Barbara Gordon's Batgirl again, which I don't understand. Like, why is Barbara, Batgirl? Um, like, if you don't want her Oracle, make her like Batwoman or something. I don't understand that. Um, they're poking. The braces are poking me right now. Um, but yeah, and then we have the JSA. Like, why the Justice Society? Why they're gone? Like, there was no point of getting rid of the Justice Society. Like, the original members of Justice Society were, the first incarnations of the DC characters that we know now, like the Flash. It started with Jay Garrett, and he's gone now. And without Jay, if there wasn't a Jay Garrett, like if they didn't make him, we wouldn't have the Flash we have now. And same thing with Alan Scott, the Green Lantern. We wouldn't have Hal Jordan. We wouldn't have Kal Rayner. We wouldn't have Guy Garner, John Stewart. Like we wouldn't have any of those characters. We wouldn't have the core at all. Like we wouldn't have any of the Lantern cores, and we wouldn't have awesome storylines like Blackest Night or Brightest Day. Um, and I just don't understand why they did it. I was just really disappointed on the choices of characters they just got rid of. I know that they're gonna bring back Justice Society on Earth 2, but no, just keep them the same Earth. Like I don't understand or even get how the heck that's possible that they are out of the equation. Um, and now we get into character changes. Now, in Crisis on Infinite Earth, which was I think the original DC reboot where everything got changed, um, we had characters history changed. Like Donna Troy's origin was changed, and Jason Todd's. Now, the reason their origins changed were for good reasons. Wonder Woman was just showing up in the world, so Donna Troy's origin had to be changed because she became Wonder Girl because Diana saved her. And Jason Todd origin changed because his origin was too much like Dick Grayson, so they changed it. Um, but the characters that they changed now are just ridiculous, like Roy Harper's. Now, I was actually hoping that Roy's, would change because of what happened to him because he went through so much crap that I didn't understand why they did it. Like killing off his daughter. What was the point of killing Leanne? And why did they make him turn back into drugs? Like, there was like really just, it was really just ridiculous. And like, I just like to avoid the story at all cost, cry for justice. And like, I just never liked the idea. Damn, the braces really hurt. Um, right now, like, they're really, bothering me. Um, and it's like those were necessary, and yeah, the changes that they wanted to do with him were not necessary. They made him actually worse, um, and it's just ridiculous. And conveniently, he would actually be on a team with Jason Todd, whose origin was changed for the better to me, because I really want a Dick Grayson copy. And then we have Starfire, who I can just sum up as being a complete and total whore. And that shouldn't be, that. Starfire shouldn't be like that because, you know, she's a well-respected member of the Teen Titans. Like, she went through so many serious stories, and, changing a character like that is just ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why they made her a whore. Like, yeah, she did have some questions about, humans and sex. How humans can promote sex and be appalled by sex. Like, she never understood that. Yeah, I can understand, if they went on to do stuff like that, but making her like a complete old whore that, that like to bang like everybody, like she bangs like Jason and Roy. It's just ridiculous. Like the changes that they did were just awful, and like hopefully they'll fix this because it's just ridiculous. Um, and now I just want to get into the good part of it. Now I like some of the changes. Like I like what they've done with Superman. Like what they've done with Superman Family is actually pretty good. Same thing with Supergirl. I like the Supergirl stuff. Superboy is kind of interesting. Like it's not that bad, but I've actually enjoyed it. Um, the JLA, I have to say, has actually been one of the best. I'm probably gonna have to pick it up and trade though because I haven't really been able to have a chance to have the story buy the stories. I actually have to have a friend borrow the book from a friend, so I'll probably have to pick up and trade at some point. Um, because I am like because every time I do go to the comic book store and I do have time to pick a book up, like the copies are gone. Um, but yeah, like I like what they did at the JLA, and I am happy that not everything's changed. Like Batman, I'm happy that Batman didn't change. And same thing with Dick Grayson. Yeah, he's Nightwing, but they kind of explain, but they still acknowledge that he was still Batman. Um, and I'm happy that they brought back the Blue Beetle series. I like that. Um, the stuff they changed with the Ray is really good. I think what they done was really interesting. Kind of a little weird out with the Ray, but not so much that it keeps me away from the book. Um, so yeah, like, just sum it up. What they've done to DC universe isn't so bad. There are like a lot of problems with it, but there's also a lot of good stuff with it. The stuff that they've changed is not that bad of a change. The stuff that they've kept is still pretty good. A little weird out that apparently it is in the span of 5 years. As a commenter is saying, someone commented on my video, the Wally West one, that apparently everything is supposed to take place in the span of 5 years, which I am a little weird out about. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to mean like the JLA or something. But that's all I can really say. Please rate and comment. What do you think of this? That's all I gotta say. Goodbye.